Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Adda for IT. My name is Khushbu and in this video we are going to learn about one of the very important and trending topic in today's world. Guess what? That is big data. So let us understand what is big data and why it is gaining so much of popularity in today's world. Waking up to sleeping in the night, we are generating a whole lot of data, whether knowingly or unknowingly. Each and every action of us is responsible for generating a data in any way. So whether we are texting to someone, whether we are watching the videos on the Facebook, YouTube or Instagram, each and every activity what we are doing on the social media is responsible for generating the data. Now, this generation of data is not limited to the structured type. It has become unstructured as well as semi-structured. Mean to say that the data that is getting generated by us is not limited to structured type. It could be unstructured as well as semi-structured. Now, let us first understand what is this unstructured and what is this semi-structured type of data. So there are three types of data. The first one is structured. The second one is unstructured. And the third one is semi-structured. Okay. I hope my writing is not that bad. So structured means what? As the name suggests, structured data will be in a structured manner. Means it will be in a tabular form or in a spreadsheet. Now, generally RDBMS is used to store such kind of data. Moving towards the unstructured type of data, it will be opposite to the structured data. Unstructured data is considered to be in the form of images, videos, pictures, you can say. Audio files as well can be considered as the unstructured type of data. Now, the last and final one is semi-structured data. This is neither structured nor unstructured. Then, what kind of data is considered as semi-structured? You might have heard this name called as JSON. JSON is a type of data which is in the form of key and value pairs. Okay? Key and value pairs. And the full form of JSON is JavaScript Object Notation. Semi-structured data will be in the form of JSON, that is in the key value pairs, and the full form of JSON is JavaScript Object Notation. So these are the three types of big data. Now let us understand the technical definition of big data. So this big data is nothing but it's a collection of large and complex data sets which are difficult to store and process using the traditional database and data processing tools. Means the big data that is in the form of a huge amount of data cannot be stored and processed using the traditional database that were being used in the earlier times and data processing tools. There is a need of such advanced kind of processing tools and databases that could store and manage this kind of big data. Now, have you ever thought that from where these big data would be generated? What is the source of generating this big data? So let us understand about that. So these are some sources of big data where big data is getting generated. The first one is social media, shopping sites, census data, and companies. Now let us understand each one of that one by one. Now the first one is social media. I don't think so there would be anyone who needs such explanation about social media because every one of us in today's world is linked with each other with the help of this social media site, whether it be Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat or Twitter. Every social media site is helping us to get in touch with each other or with the world. Now let's see the second source of big data, that is shopping sites. So this shopping site is the second source of data. Especially after Corona period, we have shifted our interest for shopping in an online mode. We are generally doing shopping from these popular sites such as Flipkart, Amazon, and Myntra. So every minute, every second, maybe any one of us is signing up, signing in, or searching some products on these kind of shopping sites. So these kind of activity of us is leading to the generation of data. These data in together has taken a form of big data. So shopping site is one of the major source for generation of big data. Let's move to the other sources of generating the big data. Companies. You can just take an example of companies that is generating the big data in a great manner. Generally, the telecalling companies are taking the reviews of each and every customer who is using their products. So what is that? Each and every minute, each and every second, they are generating some kind of data. So that is also responsible for generating a big data. Also, some product-based companies is serving their clients maybe outside the country or throughout the world. They are also leading to generation of big data. Now let's see the last source of big data, that is sensors. Sensors in the sense, nowadays beside the road there are some camera placed just to capture the footage of vehicles or the person traveling along the road. Also on the public places such as airports and railway station, there are many actually hidden camera that is placed everywhere just to capture the footage of the people or the passengers. Also nowadays sensors are attached in every city, every town just to keep track of the weather or climatic change. So these are some sources of big data from where data is getting generated in a huge amount. So I hope you understood what is big data, what are the types of big data, what are the sources of big data from where these data are getting generated. So if you would have learned something from this video, then please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.